How do I spend most of my time? You know, it's just so different. Every day is different. Some days I'm wearing my photographer hat. Some days I'm up in an airplane. Some days I'm playing a guitar. Some days I'm way up in the mountains where nobody can find me. Try to keep it interesting, keep it different, trying to be creative and expressive, trying to make as much of every day as I can.
Look at your watch really quick. Look at that.
I'm a photographer, traveler, musician, love the outdoors, spending as much time in nature as possible and trying to enjoy every minute. Yeah, I used to work in a recording studio and I wanted to be a record producer. And at a certain point, I found it wasn't as glamorous as I expected it to be. It was really just another desk job, sitting in an office with no windows, looking at a computer all day. And at the time, I'd been getting into rock climbing and started going on camping trips to go rock climbing. And it was about the time that I picked up a camera and started shooting rock climbing photos. And I got back and started shooting photos in and around the studio and shooting other musicians. And I realized that the camera could just take me to places that really opened my world. It would get me out, seeing people, meeting people, doing things, going to new places. And at that point, I kind of just took off and never looked back. I was like, where else can my camera take me? So today I'm wearing the Baltic Aquascaphe GMT. I got this because I travel a lot, all around the world. I live in a separate time zone from both of the jobs that I have right now. So I'm kind of managing 3 time zones on a general day-to-day basis. Worked in 7 different countries last year. And I need to be staying on top of not just what time zone I'm in, but where my work is in, where my family is in, and staying on top of a lot of different places. So naturally, it seemed like a good choice to gravitate towards the GMT. Yeah, I was in Scotland in November, back in Iceland, February. Did a great trip up to Alaska wearing this watch back in February also. And hopping around in some bush planes, which was just a blast. Germany, Italy, Boston. I mean, yeah, I've already taken it to a handful of different places.
And what's up for today's adventure? What do we have planned?
So today we're going out to do some aerial photography on the south coast of Iceland. There are these incredible braided rivers that come out from the glaciers on the south coast. So as the glacier water melts and run towards the ocean, it just forms these incredible patterns as it goes over the sand. And the water has this crazy color to it from all the minerals that come out of the glaciers. So you end up with these electric blue streams of water braiding across black sand, making their way to the ocean. It's extremely scenic, very beautiful to see. So we've chartered a small plane that we're going to take up and go fly over the rivers and see what kind of photos we can get.
Sorry, I opened the window.
Last time I did a flight like this, I got a few thousand photos, and most of them I didn't end up using. This time I tried to be a little bit more selective of what I was actually pressing the shutter for. Better hit rate, that's always the goal. No, better shutter discipline. I like it to be simple. I don't really want my wrist telling me when I get new emails. I'd rather be able to stay in the moment a little bit more. I think it's a statement to some degree. You know, I'm a guy who values simplicity and not overcomplicating things. You know, I don't know. I think it's such a personal choice. It's really difficult to recommend for someone unless you really know them and know what they value, both in terms of aesthetics and personality and needs in general. I just thought it was kind of funky and fun, and I like the, traditional GMTs, but I wanted something that was a little different. I like how it's not pretending to be a Rolex. It's not trying to be a Pepsi dial. It's kind of got its own funky twist to it, and I like that character to it. It's got a retro kind of vibe, but with a more modern twist, and not pretending to be anything it's not. It's just different and unique. It makes me feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be.